So in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually mine. This is Portrait, and I hope you're going to stay through to the end of this video. So hopefully before now, you've already gotten your new USD. It's available. Okay, you have some amount there according to what you want to use. Okay, the previous video has shown how to do all of that, and then how to also add the M token. Okay, in case your own is 0, you don't need to worry. It's because we engage in airdrop. That's why I have something there. How to also add a new Bitcoin, a new BTC. Of course, you should have your smart chain, BNB smart chain, and the rest. Okay. So now what we want to do is to go into the mining proper. And now to do that, remember that you registered. So that link you used in registering, that first link that you used in registering, you need to now copy that link. So let me get the one I gave out to people, for example. So for example, this is referral link. You just copy that, okay? And then you go back to the Trust Wallet. Now, let me open this. Then when you get to the Trust Wallet, of course, you click on Discover. And then you enter the wallet address here. If you have visited the mining section before, you just need to click on this and then click on history. It will show you the link, but I'm not clicking. If you click on the history, it will show you where you went to before for mining. Okay, but I'm not clicking on that because of this video. So the link you've copied, you now paste it here. Okay, so let me paste this. This is that. Then you now search. Okay, when you search, it will open this. Please ensure that this place is connected. If it's showing disconnected, please connect it. So let me disconnect this one, for example. I've disconnected it, so when you click the link, it brings you, this is how it's going to look like, okay? So you need to now, this is how it's going to show connect. So you need to click on that and then choose Trust Wallet, okay? If that's where your money is, then of course you know it has been connected, okay? Then notice that there's a countdown here. This is a 10 minutes. Every time you have this 10 minutes countdown. Okay, and this is the number of block mined that has mined so far. Remember, each block, because after this 272 now, the next block will be 273, the next one will be 274. Every 10 minutes, a new block is created. All right, this is 272 block already created. All right. And then this is the countdown telling you how many minutes, and immediately the 10 minutes elapses. If you have any money that you are mining, it will automatically go back to your Trust Wallet because you have connected your Trust Wallet to what you are mining, right? So now let's go down. How do you do the actual mining? Well, here you have to choose fixed fuel. Fixed fuel is like when you want to enter the price, the amount you want to use to mine. All right, the actual amount. Sorry, when you want to use the actual amount you want to mine with, you choose fuel. Let's say you want to enter 10 here, so you choose fixed fuel. But let's say you want to change the amount you use across the different pools, you can now use the custom, but it's always good to put in fixed fuel. That's where it should always be, the fixed fuel, right? So now what do you do next after having selected fixed fuel? The next thing you do is, of course, you want to be sure that your balance is showing, your new USD balance is showing at the top there. It shows that your money is ready for you to use. You will now choose the number of pool now that you want to mine on. You have the 0 pool, you have the 1, you have the 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 9. Okay, that's a total of 10 pools. Okay, so let's say depending on the money you have, you might choose to mine on 2, all right, or 3. Now, please remember, out of these total 10 pools, there are 2 that are the fastest pool. Okay, there are 2 that are the fastest pool here. If your money goes to any of those 2, all right, if you choose any of those 2 as where you're going to mine, your money will be locked for a period of 100 months. You'll be given new Bitcoin in exchange for that your money, and it will be locked. That new Bitcoin will be locked for a period of 100 months. It won't come back now. It is the remaining 8 pools that will give you 10% every 10 minutes. Okay? To give you 10% every 10 minutes. But the question is, how do you know those 2 pools? There's no way to know them. All right, maybe with time we'll get to find out. But right now, there's no specific way. Some are suggesting you'll meet pool 3, pool 1, and pool, I think 5 or thereabout. But we are not so sure for now. So you just have to, but if you are spreading your, let's say you have $100 and you are spreading it across all the 10, fine. You are sure that, okay, even if they take 2, lock it for you, you are making money from the other 8. Do you understand? So we have chosen a fixed field and we are selecting any of these pools. So for example, I'm selecting pool 1. But take note, before you select pool 1, always watch the countdown. Always enter when the countdown has finished and a new one has started. It's not best to enter while it has gone far, before you now jump in. No. So I have selected, but here you're going to enter the amount. So let's say you are only trying to mine 1 pool. Even if it is $10, the $10 will now determine or be determined by how much you have total here. Okay, so if you have 50, if you have 100, you now know that your $10 here, represents that any pool you select. What it means is that any pool you select here, okay, any of these pools you select, let's say if I keep selecting, it means they will deduct $10 for each of them. They will mine. I'm going to mine on each of these 4. That means it's $40, but my money is not up to $40, so I don't want to choose all of that. If you have $100, you can choose all of it. Okay, so for now we are looking at just 1. Then having selected that and having entered this 10 there, amount I want to use, I'm willing to let go. The next is I go down and click on mine now. If I click on mine now, it will ask me to approve by entering my Trust Wallet password. Once I approve, you will see this button will say mine now again, and as soon as you click a second time, automatically it will start mining. Okay, I don't want to click on it now because it has really gone far. I see the countdown has gone far. Okay, so let's wait until at least let it start again. Okay, so like now it is counting down. It is counting down and it says don't do anything, that a new block is about to start. So once the new block starts, make sure you've already entered 10 here. You've chosen the number of pools you want, and then you go there. Here already you've seen that even here it's telling you what you want to go for. This is only 1 pool that you're going for, and you click on mine. So let's check if it has stopped. It's about to end. Okay, so let's go there now. Be ready. This is block 273, but right now you have to change to 274 after some time. Just wait. Immediately start counting, then we'll go and click the mine. You see it has changed to 274, right? So let's go now and select the pool. Enter the 10. Make sure you enter, please. Select number 1 pool, for example, and then click on mine. Then it will ask you for approval. That's what the Trust Wallet is doing here now. Okay, and then I'll click on the approve button. And immediately you do that, the transaction is approved. Then you will now see that it already mined. Okay, you see the button showing already mined. You should hold on. Okay, so that's how you know that your mining has commenced. And immediately after that 10 minutes, what happens? Immediately after the 10 minutes, automatically your money and your profit returns to your wallet, Trust Wallet. Okay.